I I plays the video games. In here I am. They call me I am the Matt, and they tell me I have to tell you the story about the video game experience. So Miguel, he came over to me in the video game, and here's Miguel, and he says, Matt, would you like to partake in the makings of video game motion pictures? And I liked the idea, so I went ahead and I said yes, and we were happy. So then we put the movies on the internet, and we found it rather enjoyable for your viewing pleasures, so we continued to do so, and we danced. And yes, so we were looking at the sky one day, and then we noticed that there was a man hovering in the air, and the man, he came over and he said, Matthew, I want to steal your brain. I didn't like the idea, but he still went ahead, and he reached into my brain and he pulled it out. I was angry, so I said, hey, you give that brain back to me. He wouldn't listen, so I took my knife stick and I stabbed him, and he is now not of the living type anymore, but I got my brain. And then Miguel came to me and he said, Hey Matt, I know how to make us famous. See, I have a mother, and she works for the studios, and then she will give me my script, and they are going to put the script on camera, and then I will get the money. What do you think of my idea? I did not like the idea, so I said no. And then we were dancing, and we met a red man, and he was very funny. So we put more movies on the internet with the red man, and we danced. And then we liked our internet, but then we realized that there were more internets and more, and it just stopped getting funny. It was no more funny. So me and the red man, we stopped and we laughed at the Miguel at his expense, and he got upset, so he stopped to cry for a moment. Miguel, he came over to me and he said, Matthew, this world is too much for me, and now I must leave. But I noticed his face was still there, and I got real scared, so I hid in my bathroom.